What is up, guys? I'm Eric. That's Phil. We're gonna do a quick little first impressions, fresh crack of this Frey Ranch stuff. I'm not too familiar with it, but Phil is. So.
Farm Strength Uncut. Oh, I'm not overly from. I've just had not this bottle. I've had the Frey Ranch small batch.
Okay, how was it
before? It's pretty good. I mean, it's not an expensive bottle. I mean, even I had it in Vegas and a pour of it at a pretty, I guess you could say, posh bar. It was like $16. So this is not a.
Why don't we go ahead and open this?
You don't see it around here.
Why don't we go ahead and open this and let it breathe a little bit while we kind of chat about it.
Yeah, so that's the rules. We just got the rules of first impressions. Fresh crack. We pop it on camera.
What do you guys think about the new camera? We're running a new camera.
This guy, you're asking him a question they can't answer.
I mean, it's got to look better than it did before, right? I mean,
I don't know. I would have just not said anything.
Well, and the cool thing is now, so like we can actually monitor, like we can monitor the live chat. So if anybody chats while we're recording,
I would have just watched the video, and if it looked off, I would have said like.
No, man. Like I like to include our audience in all of our.
I know.
Improvements, man.
We don't know if it's an improvement yet.
I can look at the screen and see
you
that it's definitely
at the screen, man.
Yeah, I watched you look at the screen.
You shouldn't. I was making sure Frey Ranch was.
That's what you were going
in
with.
Focus.
That's what you were going with. We knew it was in focus. We tested before.
We didn't.
Yes,
we moved the bottle.
If you say so. Oh, I saw that lightning bolt out there.
Okay.
Awesome.
I smell it already.
Yeah. What's the proof on this?
I believe it's just over 120. 120.62.
Okay, so that's a nice
the proof.
Nice little.
That's their Farm Strength Uncut. It's let's see here. Gosh, where is it? 66.6% dent corn. So that's like normal corn, just dented.
Ha. I wonder if that changes the profile any.
10% winter wheat.
So I knew that's what I'm smelling because it smells. You remember the Rick House that the Triple J brought us? I'm getting that same note, that red winter wheat.
I don't know if it's red winter wheat.
I don't know.
It's got 11.4% winter rye.
Oh, okay.
So it's got some rye in here and 12% two-row barley. So that is barley that's on 2 rows
instead of one.
Malted on site.
What is the difference in what? Where am I going with this?
It's live. You don't have to put me on the spot on lives.
No, I'm just curious if you know the difference in winter wheat and summer wheat.
Yeah, so winter
rye and summer rye. I don't know.
Winter wheat is wheat of the winter.
Thanks, man. I mean, I
don't.
Is it a different color? Is it a different scent?
I would assume grown different time of year. That's just my assumption based on name.
Or cultivated different times of year.
Cultivated.
Harvested. That's the word I was looking for.
Let's see here. Get a little swirl in the glass here.
It's definitely got a familiar smell, and I keep leaning towards what I'm smelling. Is it reminds me a lot of the. Holiday, the Ben Holiday, the actually it smells more like the
a little peppery.
I'm trying to think of the one Bottle and Bond. I think is the one that I'm getting.
I've only had 2 of the holidays. This seems a little more intense.
It's very very potent on the nose.
Get a little like a caramelized smell.
I'm getting
peppery.
Do you get a little bit of black cherry? I'm getting a little bit of black cherry.
No. I might get like a little bit of cornbread, I think.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Okay.
The nose is decent.
Well, that's good. That
it's familiar.
It's like a peppery oak, man.
I guess I can kind of see the black pepper a little bit. Do you smell the wheat? I smell the wheat.
Yeah.
Not like bready wheat, but like
grainy.
Grainy, yeah.
I'm wondering if it's going to be one of those ones that tastes like it smells. Oh, crap.
Jeez, man.
All right, I'm ready.
Oh, I couldn't do the little
Oh, how
hashtag.
unfortunate for everyone.
I mean, it is unfortunate.
That's
I like it.
better than Ben Holiday.
That's way better than Holiday.
It starts off.
Dude,
It starts off kind of sweet, like caramel, like this caramelized note.
there's no such thing, but go ahead.
This caramelized note.
It's caramel.
Shut your face.
No,
The dictionary disagrees. It says both is.
I don't care what the dictionary says.
You don't care about the facts. Don't care about your feelings.
First of all, there's a second A, man. No, the palette on this is fantastic.
yeah, that's like a dark start, like caramel, but it's richer. That's why I say caramelized. It's a little more.
It's kind of
But then then you get hit with like that wall of spice. And that's kind of the thing, and that's one of the things I think you kind of like about turkeys. It starts off.
I'm getting a lot of the turkey spice on it.
Yeah, it starts off with that rich flavor, and it fades to a spiciness, and then a little bit of oak and maybe a hint of tobacco in there.
You know what? I do get the tobacco on it.
This is very good for a.
I'm telling you, man. I'm getting a black cherry. It's on the palate too. I'm getting just a
I don't
black
get
cherry.
any fruit.
No, I'm getting just a hint of black cherry on it. I like it.
This is very like
Woody.
robust.
Very woody.
It's very intense flavor.
You feel like to me this feels like a really good winter pour. It's that's what it feels like. It's got that not because it's the winter corn and winter wheat and winter this that.
This is it seems like a pretty grain forward. Like just on the nose, you can smell like the graininess. I feel like you can taste it.
What's that run
This
price wise? Like $60.
It's gonna vary, just because it's one of those ones where you don't see it on the shelf really often, at least not in our area. So, I mean, when I'm looking for it, it's always online. So I've seen it anywhere from 65 to 80, 85.
I mean, but that honestly, I feel like that's a solid price point for it in that range.
I definitely think 65 is a fair price for it.
How many tips are you thinking?
If you see it under 70,
It's a buy.
it's a definite buy.
It's a buy.
Very good for a first pour, especially because it's such an intense pour, and you're getting all these flavors without it having opened up.
Right. And what's cool about for what I'm experiencing is, I mean, first pour of the day, like it opens up your palate.
It's not particularly hot or ethanol
No.
for a neck pour.
I got no ethanol. No ethanol.
Like you get a lot of robust flavor for it being the first time.
Would you agree though that it kind of for a first pour it opens up your palate?
No.
You know what I mean? Like it kind of like it's
Yeah, because the flavors are so intense
mm-hmm.
that it's. I'd say it's a good start, but it might overshadow.
Do you you want to give it a tip ranking?
Sure, why not? Why not? I've determined that I kind of want to adjust my tipping scale
Yeah.
to get some more. I mean, I assume most of my tips are going to be in that 70 to 80 range, just because that's most bottles you buy. Are
Well,
gonna
again,
be.
you're not going to buy it if it's
But-
50.
Need some more 60s in there. Need some more 80 plusers in there. This. Getting that woody, that oaky, like. Man, I like this. I'm waffling between a 79 and an 80 right now.
We're really close because I'm in initially I'm at a 77 to 78. I'd buy it if I found it at $70.
I'm trying to determine if I like this more than the Elijah Craig.
Which you like? Oh, the barrel proof?
The B524 that we just did.
I don't. Yeah, that's a tough.
Leaning towards liking this more because I'm getting some similar notes to that Elijah Craig. To me, it's a little more flavorful and less focused on the heat.
Just sheer heat, right?
So I think I'm gonna give it an 80, man.
Nice, man.
I'm gonna give it an 80.
Well, guys, look, stay tuned. We've got some cool stuff coming. We're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some more lives. We've got some cool bottles that we're gonna do. I think we were gonna do a Found North single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to do the new Jim Beam 7-year, the black version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of intrigued by that because I remember when
Cheap?
It's cheap. I think I paid $17 for it, and I remember how well the double oak did in blind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
maybe we'll pull out the double oak.
I'm good with it. Let's do it.
Jim Beam Shelfer champion.
And also we're going to do. We haven't figured out the details yet, but we're going to do a raffle. Not a raffle. We're going to do a contest, but it's going to be Olympic themed, an Olympic base. Maybe I don't know. Pick an obscure Olympic sport and bet on it. And whoever gets closest gets a bottle. So
maybe
something like that.
An Olympic themed show.
We'll do that too. You're gonna wear your headband.
I'll wear tank tops and a headband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wear my hoodie.
I've got a USA ski outfit, even though it's the Summer Olympics.
I'll wear my hoodie.
Okay.
I'll wear.
You'll wear your hoodie.
I'll wear my hoodie and my swim goggles.
Okay. You wear your hoodie. Why don't you just wear a Speedo?
Our audience doesn't want to see that. Guys, anyway.
In conclusion on this one, I'll say if you like those bottles that kind of have those more deep, richer, robust flavors that fade into kind of like, because it's not just a one note caramelized, but it fades into a spiciness, kind of reminiscent of a turkey product. This is probably right up your alley. If you see it for under $70, I'd say buy it for sure. If you're approaching that $80 mark, I'll let you know once it opens up.
Well, the other thing is, think about this, right? And it just clicked in my head. If you're a Trace fan, you'll like it because it's sweet on the front end. If you're a turkey fan, it changes into spice, right? Mm. And it finishes well. It's got, and the finish is moderately long.
Mm-hmm. I still have the finish.
I think it's a great, if you're a hybrid, kind of like me, you're a hybrid Trace and turkey fan. I lean towards turkey for sure, but I like a lot of that palate sweetness that you get on some of the Trace stuff. This gives it to you, but it's not overpowering. So
it's like a rich sweetness.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, that is Frey Ranch. That is Phil. That is Claude.
I'm Phil.
Claude's doing really well, and I'm Eric. On that note, we will catch you guys on the next episode. See you.
I have